Hello everyone, it's your boy Ovi Mark here. You're welcome to the channel. It's Artified Optimist. So I just got up from bed this morning and I woke up to this news. More coronavirus cases reported in Lagos, Abuja. Okay, so it's obvious that 4 new cases have been reported, 3 in Lagos, 1 in Abuja, and reports say that 2 of these cases were as a result of travelers coming from other countries into Nigeria. Okay, now this brings the total of coronavirus cases as of filing this report to 40 confirmed cases, 37 active cases, 2 discharged altogether, and 1 death. Okay, so while I saw this news, something came to my mind, and that is I was wondering why the Nigerian government is still taking in flights from foreign countries. You know, a lot of people have cried out that all flights should be cancelled for now. As a matter of fact, the airports should shut down right now. I'd like to get the views of people out there. Do you think it's appropriate for airports to still carry on with operations for now, putting in mind the severity of the coronavirus and how fast it spreads? Looking at reports here in Nigeria, it's obvious that the disease keeps spreading every day. The numbers are increasing daily. As of yesterday, the number was about 35. Just between nighttime and this morning is risen to 40. Who knows what the number will be tomorrow, and then the day after that, and then in a week's time or a month's time. And it's quite obvious that quite a good amount of these new cases are from people who are traveling into the country. So wouldn't it be advisable for the Nigerian government to shut all travels right now, all travels, so that they can be well able to contain this virus, treat the cases they have at hand now, and think of how to reopen the airports? Of course, I know for now the borders, land borders have all been shut, and there's been ban to some countries. But if we open up these borders, open up the airports to some countries, we just cannot tell who has it or who doesn't have it, because the coronavirus is just like it's almost everywhere in the world now. So leaving some countries open to travel in, that would be like opening ourselves to danger, and it becomes even more worrying knowing that some people could have the disease and not show symptoms. All right, and they won't have any rise in temperature levels, they wouldn't cough, they wouldn't sneeze, they won't feel feverish, yet they have the disease, meaning such people cannot be detected at the airports. So all the temperature gun machines, the hand sanitizing would be ineffective right now. I saw a clip on how airport officials carry out their screening tests for people who come into the country. Basically, they take their temperatures, then they sanitize their hands, and they fill a form where they drop details about themselves, and they observe if they're coughing and all that. Then after which they are let go. Yesterday I was listening to the health minister on television, and he was being grilled on how the case is being handled. And he says that all those foreigners who travel in, or even Nigerians who travel in to the country, once they've gone through all these tests, they are allowed to go home. And in a form they're given, the form states or stipulates to them that they should self-quarantine themselves for 14 days before to ascertain their true level, because within that 14 days, if they have the disease, the virus would have manifested in your body system. So he was asked that what is the government doing to ensure that these people are properly self-quarantined within the 14 days? and he says it's an obligation that these people owe their families, and it's an obligation they owe the society. So it now seems like it's more of a matter of morality. So it's actually, we are actually left at the mercy of these returnees. If anyone decides not to be faithful to the cause, then he will go ahead spreading the disease to other people around him. So I know the government is doing a lot, but I think there's somewhere there where the government is missing it. A lot more needs to be done. I'm of the opinion that people who travel in from other countries shouldn't be allowed to go home after being tested right there on the airport and they don't show signs. Bearing in mind that there are people who have the disease and do not show symptoms, I think they shouldn't be let go. There should be like a place where government takes these people to, and the government does the quarantine themselves. Then after 14 days, if they're sure these people do not manifest any symptoms, then they can let them go for free. But letting people go just like that and allow them to self-quarantine, I think the government really has to look into that. So as it stands right now, the cases are increasing every day, even though the World Health Organization has not advised countries to shut down airports totally, but I think that's one of the best options right now. Shut down airports totally so that you can treat the cases you have at hand, and then your country is free. And then who knows, in near future you could open up the borders, open up airports again. All right, so tell me what you feel about this. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on this current and this development. Tell me what you feel. Should the Nigerian government shut down airports totally, or should they shut it down partially? But one thing's for certain, so long as people keep coming into the country, there would always be new cases of coronavirus. It's your boy Ovi Mark. Support the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that by clicking the subscribe button just below this video, and also click the bell notification beside the subscribe button, so that anytime I drop new videos you can be notified. And share the video using the share button below the video. Also like the video using the like button just below this video. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, be good, be safe, stay healthy. Make sure you're keeping up with best hygiene practices. All right, social distancing is very important. Wash your hands, okay? Sanitize your hands with alcohol-based sanitizers. All right, and just be good to yourself and to society. I'll see you in the next one. Have a blast.